let's see. Got here. Boom. Hmm. 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 Hello? Hello, 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 hello. If you guys have any comments about this, please let me know. Because I don't mean to offend anyone. What's up, man? But I'm willing to debate my views on this all day. Headlight. I didn't have anything else to do tonight. I don't know. I didn't want to make a video. I didn't want to do I don't know. I just figured I'd just make a stream and just talk about my opinions on hookless wheels for gravel bikes, for mountain bikes. I think they make sense. For road bikes, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you can literally do the exact same thing with a crimped hooked wheel. You can make it tubeless. You can run a 28 on there. You can do whatever you want. The only benefit to hookless is just cheaper. Good morning from Germany. Jesus. 5 a.m. Epic Evo or Blur? Epic Evo all the way. Come on, man. Kidding me? Can you explain what hookless rims are and why they're different? Yes, I can. So, hookless rims were made. Hookless rims were made more affordable to the consumers, so that they're easier to make because they don't have to actually take the rim and crimp it at the top of it. So it's more cost effective for manufacturers, and that the idea behind it is that you're able to sell it to consumers for cheaper. It's the same as the automotive industry that they're running. All your car wheels are all hookless. There's no hook to the end of the rim. They just hook on by the end of the tire. But the idea is that you can't run such a high tire pressure. They also claim that it's more durable, but I don't see it being more durable in the fact of whatever you're going to hit on your normal carbon rim that is hooked, that will cause damage to it, I think will do the same thing to hookless. So I don't see the benefit to it. Again, I think hookless makes sense for gravel and mountain bike, but if you're having all these hookless wheels for road bike tires, and some of these wheels are saying a minimum of 20C tires and max pressure of like 72 psi. I know the whole fad is wider tires, low psi, because you want to be comfortable, and more comfortable is faster, but it's still it still just doesn't make sense to me. Call me old school, call me old fashioned, but I'm a huge believer in 20. I still ride 20, or I used to ride 23s. 25s I say is still suitable, but man, 28s now, I think people are around like 30s, 32s. Hey, I mean, if you want to be comfortable and you want to run a 30 or 32 or 28 because it's comfortable to you and you're not competing, by all means. But in terms of what I think is the most fastest wheel, um, I think that you're a skinnier tire, 25, 26. I don't think there will ever be a time where we're going to see pro riders in the peloton. Maybe for the Paris-Roubaix, they might be running hookless rims on there, but for the cobbles, whatever. And maybe if you live in a really crappy area with really shitty roads, it might make sense to do hookless wheels. But I don't think you'll ever see like a pro peloton running a hookless wheel in there. I don't think they'll feel confident. I ride tubeless, so it doesn't matter. Why would I want to ride high tire pressure? You can run. So that's the thing. Again, SM19. You can run the SE on the foil. I've been great. And same thing there. You can run your 303 SEs. Oh, but I'm saying they still make rims that are crimped over. You can run a wide tire on there and a high or a low tire pressure on there with tubeless. I don't understand why the hookless. I think hookless benefits more the manufacturer and the industry more than the consumer, because it's way cheaper to make just a straight line up for the rim, and it's way more cost effective for them, and then it's still around the price of a hooked carbon rim. I mean, you think about WINSPACE, $1,200. Specialized CL Alpinist and Rapide CL wheels are still hooked on the end of them. And I think they just give you a better grab to it for $1,600, $1,700. Whereas hookless wheels are like $1,600. I think these people are just making out like bandits. All right, 25, 26, 65 psi. That's crazy to me. I know people would do that. I mean, it's just crazy to me, but I don't think Bike Exchange, Jayco are running hookless Cadix wheels, if I'm not wrong. Hookless aren't any lighter. Hookless make me a bit nervous. I don't feel like a pro team will be confident enough to sprint balls to the wall on a hookless wheel like 80 psi. They might train with it. I know. I have friends. I have customers who ride 65, 70 psi because it's more comfortable to them. But man, I still run like 120. Back in the day when Canada was running like 140 psi in tubulars, I put my Zip 404 Firecrest up to 140 psi, and I don't know. I felt fast. Who knows? Hookless makes compatibility a pain. Yeah, exactly. And even that. So exotic Zip 303S release, and they released a tire chart that was like maybe 3 tires on that were compatible. And then as they go on, they're like, oh, now this tire's compatible. Or now this tire's compatible. I bet you all these companies who didn't have a tire compatible, and they're like, well, just make our tire compatible. We'll throw you more money at it. Like just as they going, they're like, okay, yeah, this tire's more compatible now. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But right here, this is what it is. Hooked rim has a little hook. It's just like a more secure bead, I guess, so you can run a higher tire pressure. Hookless, and again, this has been around for a while. It's not just like it's new to the cycling industry. Not new to the cycling industry, but for road bikes, I guess. But I mean, automotive industries, your cars like that. This technology's been around for a while. It's not like new technology. It's just I don't see pro athletes sprinting massive 1800 watt sprints on 80 psi tubeless only hookless beads. I mean, yeah, 73 psi. Depends on the way you rider. True. Yeah, I mean, hey, this is my opinion, and it comes down to preference at the end of the day. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here at all and say, oh, I said change my mind, but I'm not gonna sit here and say at all you're a slower rider, because I'm sure a majority of you guys are faster than me on what you're riding for preference, and you want to be more comfortable, and it works for you. I should do a test. I think there should be a test to be done. And I think this way, because it's all about rolling resistance, I guess the whole idea behind it is. Hopefully one day I can perform this where I get the same bike, same kit, same clothing, and I get a hookless wheel set, same depth, and a hooked wheel set, same depth. And I want to do a 28C tire, tubeless, and I want to do a 25C tire, tubed. And I want to go to a certain speed on a Garmin, go past a certain point, and then stop pedaling, keep the foot in the same position, keep my arms locked out, and just see how far I go rolling resistance-wise. But who knows? These giant SLRs came again bike were pro races on 28mm, not Paris-Roubaix. There were pro races won on 28mm, not Paris-Roubaix. Which one? Pro races. I'm sure maybe someone got sponsored with tires or something like that. I don't know what pro races are, or who, or what the heck. See if I can do this. You guys hear this? There are pro races won on 28, not Paris-Roubaix. Which ones? I'd love to hear it. I don't know. Can you guys still hear me here? Yeah. They're running pro races, not pro racers. Giant SLR came out with my bike. I bought GCP TLs, not knowing could even. That's what I'm saying, man. Thank you, dude. I absolutely enjoy making content. I've been a little bit
You made the right choice this time.
I've burnt out, but it's such a hard. I've been so distraught, I'd say, with lack of inventory. Like I'm seeing like T3, I'm seeing all these stores in the other continents that have so much surplus inventory of Grupos, of bikes, of everything, and we are still fighting. I haven't got a new. My store has not got one new Shimano group set. I've been dying for it. It just really bothers me. I mean, I see it. I know it's not anyone's fault, but I don't know. It really does bother me. What are the failures you've had with hookless rims, or is it just the pain that they are? I haven't had any failures with them. I've heard of some tires blowing off because customers went over a higher pressure than what was recommended, like 90 psi, just unbeknownst to them. But I haven't had any failures. I'm just not a big fan of tubeless tires in general for road riding because I know how to change a flat tire, and I'm not racing, so I don't care about the rolling resistance and stuff like that. I just prefer a easier way to change a tire on the road. I hate. I've seen countless times customers bring in bikes with that has tubeless sealant all over the bike, and it's just like a mess to clean up, and it's just, I don't know. It's not worth it for me, if that makes sense. Is it poorly affecting business? It's not poorly affecting business. People are still buying them. I just think that there's confusion now. I think it's more confusion to it that people are.
A shooter. Move.
People are trying to compare apples to oranges, or saying, "Hey, this one's at this price point." Blah blah. Oh, shit, I'm gonna die. Guys, don't fucking get mad at me about this, bro. I'm not good at this game. I just figured it'd be something I could talk about this. But in terms of poorly affecting it, it's not. It's actually giving better price points of bikes. Which I think is pretty good. Get away from me, bro. Yeah, we have the S-Works 8th frame set in stock. You can get one size of 2. I might be able to get you, if you want an S-Works 8th frame set, I might be able to get you a 52 in the pink champagne color. Alright, man's dead.
Careful, new kill leader.
I'm gonna die too. Sorry. Oh, I'm dead. When tubeless works, it works great, but it's a pain in the ass. Also, a bitch sometimes can't get tires off. So, tubeless tires have tubeless rims have a higher rim wall. Tubeless tires have a thicker bead. Other issues like that. People complain about changing the tire on there, and at the end of the day, you get a flat with a tubeless tire. It's like anything, yeah. Like you said, tubeless tires work great when they're supposed to work. But I've seen countless times that people bring in me flat tires of bikes with just tubeless sealant sprayed all over the bike, and then that becomes a hassle. Yeah, I've seen people. I actually had a customer who had a pair of he had a pair of the new CLX Terra wheels because he had a Creo SL, the electric road bike, and the bead on there was so strong on those rims because they were a tubeless ready rim that when he went to go try to change them with the tubeless on there, it was just, he was killing himself. So he actually changed out for a less tubeless ready rim. I think it was like the C38, but it wasn't as aggressive as high of a rim wall. So he just enjoyed it more. Dyna plugs help a lot. Yeah, plugs do help for road riding, for sure.
I know what you're looking for.
That's a great invention. Again, I just don't see the need to plug your tire to get back on the ride. Again, just change the tube.
We've got a job to do, so shift your carcass.
Strong work, head fin.
I just here's my take on it, and I'll say my piece on it. I don't think the tech is there to run such a high pressure tire, even 80 psi. When you get a hole, that stuff sprays and that fluid usually can't get there to block it because it's such a high pressure. It's gonna start spewing out, and by the time it does clog it, you already lost so much pressure anyways that you have to change it flat anyways. I think tubeless is great for mountain. I think tubeless is great for gravel, unless you're literally racing. And again, I've heard different takes on this from different racers who are Cat 1 to Cat 5. I have Cat 1 racers who actually enjoy tubeless tires, not hookless, but just tubeless tires for the reason of they feel that it gives them a better ride quality, less rolling resistance. And I also have people that won't touch tubeless tires while racing because they want the security of a tube. I don't know. But unless you're just as me as a consumer who just enjoys riding, I don't want the hassle of paying all that shit. That's just my personal preference. I'm gonna get clapped over here. I'm gonna get super clapped. Oh yeah, I'm getting clapped.
Round 1, beginning ring countdown.
Fucker. Give me a gun. Oh, they suck.
Marking ourselves. The battle begins.
Enemy taken out.
I win.
Making contact with enemy.
Tubes are the way to go, 100%. Agree. The TR hookless compact right now seem very hard to find.
Marking our
TR, yeah, any kind of hookless tubeless tire right now, I've looked up because I want to do a video on them, and they're impossible to find. I have some specialized coming in, the Aero they work within the 726. But in terms of like Schwabi Pro 1s are very hard to find. The Gator skins are freaking really hard to find. All those tires right now are hard to find. Oh, you piece of shit. Hold on, I'll get to you guys' question in a second. Give me 1 second.
I'm taking fire. Scanning the area.
This man's dead.
I downed it.
One second.
Lay down.
Killed an enemy.
Embrace.
We've got another squad. I'm up.
I'm going over here. Scanning the area.
Do you have experience with physique shoes? No, I don't. But I heard they're good. I got buddies who ride them. DeBono rides them.
Shot. Opening fire.
Kick it. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Contact.
The ring is
Okay.
close.
Only ride Gator skins splatter. Yes, tubeless tires are very hard to find. I followed on tires. I went through 2 sets of 6 months. Way too many flats. Couldn't get them off. I changed the Tory tires. Much happier. Oh, jeez, you revived me? Oh, shit. Very cool. I have a mechanical question. What's the typical price for groups that swap one bike to another, like put Ultegra DR2 mechanical Ultegra? Okay, so like what we usually charge for a group set swap would be from bike to bike, like complete strip down to another one, usually $300 if it's hydraulic, because we have to include the bleeds on there, we have to include the fluids, we have to include all the work to do everything. How often you get flats on the roads? Admittedly, my race bike is getting tubes just because I want something easy, but my aero bike is tubeless because I want to go fast. Okay. How often you get flats on the road? Barely. They come in spurts. I'll go like 1 year without it, and then I'll get like 3 in a week. What game is that? Apex Legend? That's correct. Apex Legends. Physique shoes, no, like I said. But that guy Nibono, Lucas, who's like huge on Instagram, who has like 400,000 followers on Instagram. He's sponsored by physique, and he loves his shoes. This man's a animal. Nabano. Nabon? Nabano. I'm the worst, dude. I'm the worst friend ever. Gator skins, tubes, rim brakes, no computer, mechanical group bikes are the have fun, decreased steers, in my opinion. Man, Gator skins to me fell completely off. Or just the demand for them. Because we used to sell Gator skins, I want to say 3 years ago. We couldn't keep them off the shelf or on the shelf. Now I have a full stock of them. I feel like just people just think they're too hard. I have no idea. But Gator skins, man, literally barely get sold. When someone reserves a bike, sometimes like a year in advance, thinks the price is locked in or whatever, MSRP. Okay, insert name. No. Unfortunately, that was the case like the first couple months of this happening. Dealers, myself included, we'd be like, oh yeah, we got you on the price, no worries. Like, oh, price increase. This barely happens, but yeah, sure, we'll cover that. Now they're raising prices like insane. Now there's no telling it what will happen. It's very unfortunate, and it sucks. It really does suck. I was gonna say it sucks to suck, but it's horrible on that matter. It does not. So it does not lock in price. Maybe insert name if you want to buy the bike. Discuss that with the dealer and ask them that question. Hutchinson tubeless. I have heard a little about them, but they seem nice. Do you have to bleed fluids to replace rotors and pads? No, you don't have to bleed. It depends. Sometimes when pads get worn down and the pistons get pushed in there with them, when you go to change the pads out and you reset the pistons out back inwards, sometimes it requires a bleed. Just type Lucas. That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like I had it on there. Lucas bar. There, no. No bono. 7. There we go, bro. I'm an idiot. Wow. This man. 409,000 followers. Great guy. Check out his Instagram. Check out, he's got good TikToks. Massive freaking legs. But he's sponsored by Physique. He swears by him. Very good dude. What's up with this video game stuff? I play video games for a little bit. Ordered Athos S-Works about 7 months ago. Price went up $700 since I ordered my shop. Honored the order price. Very good shop for them. I mean, that's amazing. You barely see that nowadays. They probably just don't want to lose a sale because of the fact that these bikes are so slim to get in there. I don't know what happened with Gator skins. I don't know. The Gator skins are ugly. Then they came out the black edition, which we still have. But I think... Are Gator skins too? Did they make a Gator skin too? What's there? I don't know if... I don't think Gator skins are tubeless. They must make them, bro. I'm not an idiot. They have to make a tubeless tire version. Maybe they don't. Crank or pedal power meter? I prefer pedal, just because of the fact of reusable, swap to bike, and I feel like they're more direct. Like, I mean, that's the first part of where you put into the bike. It's literally pedal to... I feel like there's less loss of power there. Looking into Cork, D4, or Garmin Rally. Pros or cons? I like a Garmin Rally. They look good. But also, a lot of people have been liking those Faveros Asimoas. What do you think of Fulcrum wheels? Hello from Seattle, Mateus. Hello from Florida. Fulcrum wheels. I don't mess with them a lot. The only time we had Fulcrum wheels was in Specialized. Used to have Fulcrum wheels, and they're like the aluminum bikes. And yeah. And they were all right. They weren't nothing crazy. But I heard the new Fulcrum carbon wheels, like Like I have this bike. One of my buddies is getting this bike in the Bianchi Ultra XR4 with new Ultegra 12-speed and Fulcrum wheels. I'm going to be doing a video on it, but they look badass. I heard the Fulcrum's really high end, so I mean you see them. Hey yo, hookless wheels are amazing. Preference to everyone. No, I want road bikes, bro. Road. Ultra XR4. Never seen a tubeless gear. Me neither. Ooh, Shimano 105. Shimano 105, dude. Shimano 105. Shimano 105. Shimano 105. I don't know. Need wheels for my tarmac comp. Get some WINSPACE wheels. Zip makes phenomenal hookless wheels. Zip does make phenomenal. I'm not taking away from hookless. I think the 303S are a great gravel wheel. I have no problem with it. I think if you have on your bike, they're not a bad road bike wheel either. My preference, I just choose a hook wheel. This is the bike I got coming though. And this one. Ultegra 12 speed and a 58. Actually, my buddy's actually selling it. He ordered it and then he got a Pinarello instead, so it's still coming in. It's going to come with a new 12-speed Ultegra Di2, Fulcrum carbon wheels, I believe. Yep, but this is, I know it says 11-speed here, but it's going to be 12-speed. Color, that paint job is hot. That Bianchi paint job is hot. DT Swiss 1450 or Zip 404 help. I don't know, the 1400 DT Swiss are nice. I heard the new Zip 404s are really nice. I haven't seen them in person, but I heard they brought down the weight tremendously, so they're really good. I will fight Grant. Boxing match. Hookless versus your choice. Bro, hookless, I will never, like I said, I don't think the Pro Peloton will ever have a pro rider riding a hookless wheel with tubeless rated tire and a max pressure of 80 PSI. I mean, yeah, he could probably say in the Peloton stuff like that, but when it comes down, there's not going to be sprints on them. There's not going to be any climbers who are going to be like, yo, give me okay, we got the craziest stage in the world coming up here. I'm a GC contender, and I want hookless wheels with 28C tires, and I want to be like 70 PSI. I don't see it. Again, for consumers, and that's your preference, and for sure, do it. But I don't see the benefit to it. Hookless rims on road are dangerous. Zip 353 NSWs are super hot. I'm not a big fan. Okay, are you guys a big fan of the new Zip hubs? The sound of them? I don't like the NSW hubs. I really don't. Like here, I'll pull up a video of mine. I just think it sounds like correct me if I'm wrong here. It sounds like you're putting again, I'll just say, it sounds like you're putting actually, I'm gonna let you guys be the judge. The wheels look amazing. The 353s look really good.
And collect data. Have you selected a practice partner yet?
You're my oldest friend.
Okay. Okay, I can't stand my voice. Okay, so these are 353. Wheels are hot. Here comes the Free Buy Santas right here. So we got here the Zip 353 NSW wheels with their patented Zip 353 hub that's on this Tarmac SL7 build. Full Durace Free body, Durace cassette, Durace chain. Here comes the Free Buy Sound test right now. So nice, man. So nice, man. I mean, they're nice, but damn. What do you recommend? MV45 or Zip 445 crest? Ooh, again, I think the new 2022 or 2021 Zip 445 crest are very nice. I like those a lot. My disc brakes never made noise before. I took it to a local bike shop after for a tune-up. Now brakes are so loud. Is it the quality of the brake pad? No, maybe the bike shop contaminated by like having greasy hands and then they touch the rotors, or maybe they're cleaning with a solution or a polish on the frame and the rag might touch your rotors. Use that that squeal out product that I showed on the video. That stuff works great. That's for mechanics' sake, not for performance. The thing turning me from 303 to 404 is hookless. It scares me, but so committed. I just don't get why they need hookless. You can. That's my whole thing, is that you can literally have the same exact tire size, pressure in there if you want. You can run 80 psi on a hooked rim. Why do you need hookless? Again, I think it's just benefit to manufacturers that they can make them much more cheaper, because it's just one. It's much more cost demanding to make the hooked rim at the end, because they have to crimp it and turn it and manipulate the carbon. Whereas if they just make a hookless rim, they're like, oh yeah, true, and then we're gonna charge $1,600. Whereas all these other wheels are $1,600 too. I think that they're just making more money off it. My hookless rims do 90 psi max. What rims you got, Greg? What's the point of the hook? More security, I feel like. I really like my roll wheels. I haven't seen Hunt wheels in person. I've only seen one pair. They look great. But I wish I reached out to Hunt, like, as a YouTube guy. I was like, oh, look, I wouldn't mind doing like a. But you don't have no one. I was like, oh, I could do like a wheel review on you, and they never responded back. They just said, oh, we'll talk to you out in the marketing team. This is what disc brakes sound like. Ready? Here, whoop 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 behind the back of it. But you don't hear no more. They go. The fuck. WINSPACE is coming out strong, man. WINSPACE is I sell them, yes, but my margins are horrible for them because of shipping overseas and stuff like that. But WINSPACE, for what they do, it's a great wheel. Let's do I think I got a wheel. I got the how all right, we're just gonna turn this to a free body stream real quick. This one, WINSPACE. Have I had a bike with WINSPACE wheels? Oh yeah. The Scott, bro, one of my faves. Scott Addict. Okay, here comes the WINSPACE Hyper Wheels. It's a 6-paw engagement on the free body. All right, guys, we got here the. Yo, wait, just check out this bike. Thank you guys so. Bro, that color scheme went so hard. That Scott logo in the middle is like a pearl rainbow color. Oh my god, bro, that color scheme went so hard. Okay, Doodlebop. Yeah, when they actually asked me a question, which I was flattering, because who the hell am I? They asked me a question. I said that you guys should make. They said that when they're thinking about designing, like if they should give options, I said it would be great to have options, either exposed carbon layup or just solid, because I feel like that deters a lot of people away from it. But I didn't like it at first, but it kind of grew on me afterwards. So much. I'll see you guys. Pinarello Prince. Screw the Caldona 5. Okay, here we go. Bye. All right, guys, we got here the WINSPACE Hyper 50 wheels with a Saran Ravel cassette and their own Loon hub inside here. Here comes a free body sound test right now for you guys. Oh. Yeah, anyways. I've seen a lot of Trifox bikes. It's just another bike to me. Painted black WINSPACE. It would be dope. It would be dope, my friends. It would be dope. But yeah, I just don't see. I don't see the I think the benefit to hookless, the main benefit to what they're saying, uh, the reason why hookless is so great from manufacturer standpoint, the selling point of hookless wheels is that one, they're cheaper to make, so benefit to consumer. You get a cheaper price point wheel. Two, is that they're more durable. They can take a better strike or an impact. But again, whatever impact you're hitting on a hooked wheel is going to cause it to break, is going to probably break that hookless wheel. And same thing for, you talk about price point. I mean, these hookless wheels are $1,600. You got these wheels right here. You got the CL Alpinist wheels, the $1,600. You got WINSPACE wheels, $1,200. There's so many wheels out there that are still hooked. CL Alpinist. These are great pair of wheels right here for $1,600. You can't run these one tubeless, okay? Granted, I don't know why still, but whatever. But you can run whatever type of wheel you want, or whatever type of tire you want on a WINSPACE tubeless. I feel like in the world of bicycling right now, there's nothing crazy new coming out. You guys heard anything new? Here's a question for you, Mr. GC. CLX50 or should I get the WINSPACE? You saw both. Budget, no issue. CLX50. Budget, no issue. CLX50 is tubeless ready. The CLX50s were a great wheel, a nice depth all around, and then ceramic speed bearings with a DT hub. I like DT Swiss hubs. I like ceramic speed bearings. For sure. I'm a huge fan of internal cables. I don't know why. In terms of me working on them, okay, everyone says working on them sucks. Working on them does suck, but as a mechanic who works on them every single day, they get easier to me, so I don't mind it anymore. It just takes a little bit longer. It gets easier and easier because I like the bikes I work on, Specialized, I can do those like that. Scott, I can do them like that. I can change out headset bearings and stuff like that easily. For the average consumer, obviously, not internal cables will be easier. But I love the aesthetic looks of it. I like newer product. I like the newer look of it. So for sure. I cut bait with my rim brake when you can still devalue it. Ooh, you know what I have coming to the channel? Oh, I don't have my phone. My daughter took my phone. I have coming to the channel soon. One of my buddies has a Pinarello Dogma F rim brake with Princeton wheels and a full Campy EPS 12-speed. So I have a rim brake Dogma F in my hands. I'm gonna be able to weigh. I'm excited. So we'll see what happens with the wind, because I've done Dogma F disc brakes. We'll see what it is for that. Yeah, pointless for consumers. Candle, the brand. I don't know. I'm not a big. I've never been a big Candle guy. I don't know. They never looked appealing to me. I just don't know. I have no other. It just doesn't attract me, and that's just my personal opinion. And I'm subjective. That's my subjective opinion on it, and that's it. There's nothing else wrong with Candle. It's just I just don't like the look of them. I don't know why. For me personally, Candle has too many proprietary parts. Yeah, maybe that one time that a customer brought me in a Candle with one of those Candle cranks on there, and like, I don't know. But yeah, to me, I just feel like there hasn't been anything crazy in terms of tech. Like, look at literally Bike Rumor. They're literally reporting about Rafa trail knee pads. What the fuck is that? Care about that? Pro tires, Tektro, ultra durable 9-speed e-bike drivetrains. You're gonna see this, guys. Mark my words. Whoever's in here, the 39 viewers of you guys. E-bikes, e-bike road bikes, e-bike mountain bikes are gonna be a huge thing coming up here within the next year or two. They're already big now, but I'm talking about full-on races. I'm talking about every single trail having them. Yeah. For me personally, kind of hookless scare me when the hole won't seal and I have to run a tube in there. Yeah. WinSpace just built it up however you want. I don't know. Asymmetric TTs have been supposed. I make only staggers. They're hookless 24mm. Oh, dope. That sounds actually pretty tight. What's the best mountable headlight for aero bars? Anything that you can get with a proprietary mount, I guess. I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. There's not a really good one unless your bike offers a proprietary stem mount or can fit right next to it. Reserve wheel set. Reserve is who's reserve? Reserve is I think Santa Cruz or Cervelo? Who makes reserve? Santa Cruz, right? And yeah, okay, and Cervelo. No, I mean I'm a big believer in this. I think any big bike brands, any bike shop brands like Trek with Bontrager, Specialized with Revolve, Reserve with the Cervelo, Scott with Synchros, I think all those products are really nice because they're going to have the resources to make it nice and do the R&D and stuff like that. I don't think you can go really wrong with choosing them. It's just I think really if you're coming down to wheel sets and you're choosing between big bike brands, just probably more aesthetics, or maybe like if you have a Cervelo, you might choose Reserve because that's what they're spec'd with. You might get better support. You guys know that cars, yeah, that's Alvin. I'll say this. Like I said, this technology isn't new. It's not crazy like it's just gonna fly off. Cars have been running it for so long, hookless technology. But again, it's lower pressure PSI, and it's a motor powering that, in that matter. So there's no resistance you have to work against. There's no, you're the motor on that. So I don't feel the need for the hookless tire. That makes sense. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Heavy guy, hookless, no thanks. New candle snaps, comes integrated battery, lights, radar. Do you think there will be a 105 DO2 year to compete with Rifle? Danny, I do think that. I just don't know when. I don't know who. But Shimano definitely has to make they need to fill that lower tier gap to spec bikes with that for sure, to go compete against Rival. Because right now Rival for that price point has no one can touch them, and it's such a great value. It's just people just look at it and they rather have Altegra, and there's unfortunately there's bikes that have Rival on them that are spec'd being competing in prices against Altegra, so people are thinking they're like two of the same classes. Once Shimano comes out with 105 and they have the same price points, I think it's gonna be a nice deal. Creel SL, Evo for the win. Santa Cruz, Cervelo, Santa Cruz, Santa. Dude, is it that much of a delay? Holy shit. 10 snaps the mean bike. Yeah, they probably have DI2 105. I don't know if it's going to be wireless. I don't know if it's going to be wired. I don't know when it'll come out. They probably will have something like that. But in terms of me hearing anything, honestly, I haven't heard anything. So Roval has a CL version of the new Rapide CLX wheels. They come on the bikes. It's just you can't buy them. And it makes no sense to me. So you literally have to buy it as a takeoff. But there are on the Tarmac Pros. Here. I don't get why they sell the Alpinist CLs, but not the CL Rapides. Makes no sense to me because they would be such a popular wheel set. But these right here are the Rapide CLs. They come spec'd with a Roval, a DT Swiss 350 hub, circular spokes instead of Aero spokes. But in terms of the rim, it's the exact same rim as the CLX, 51mm depth in the front, 60mm in the back, DT Swiss 350 hub in the rear. Rival is too heavy, and I think that's one thing that Shimano do. I think that if you have the option of a Rival group for X amount of dollars, which I think a complete group set's like $1,300, $1,400 for a Rival group set. I think if Shimano comes out with a DI2 105 group set, 12 speed, that's like $1,600. That people will go for that if it's just lighter, because obviously everyone just wants freaking weight. So, but Rival is Rival in terms of actual performance and workhorse and everything like that, like shifting quality for what's the best value for the money, I think Rival is untouched in terms of for a group set. You're getting a full 12-speed wireless group set. Yes, it might look bulky. Yes, it might be heavy, but it is absolutely an amazing group set. Easy to work on, very functional. It works with, you can upgrade slowly if you want to change out red group O's on there, but it is such a nice bike to work on, man. I love Rival. It's so quiet. It's just really smooth. How can I get my hands on Attic RC15? I got an Attic RC15 in stock. Right here, this one. Just come on down, make a drive.
Hyundai Tucson versus Toyota RAV4. Look what Tucson has and what RAV4 doesn't.
Julie, no.
Hyundai Tucson wins every time.
What do you say no to right here? If you could buy Rival and you just upgrade the crank and cassette, I know it's a lot of money, but you upgrade those two things.
Hey, Apple. Did I do something to offend you?
That's a hell of a deal.
Samuel L.
Oh, by the way,
Jackson,
guys, we have a
Billie Eilish,
Discord.
Tom Holland. Chris Evans?
I'm sure a majority of you guys are probably in here.
What about John
We have a
Hamm?
Discord though,
You know what the happiest animal on earth is?
Seriously, I could
where you guys come here and talk about bikes. We have
Be a
different
goldfish, Sam.
kind of advice is
we have
that?
different genres to talk about.
Listen, I
General
just
weight
saw
we need.
Finch, so good.
You have
and I saw that you
bike
did
places
another one
sell
there
at.
for Apple.
If you want to list your
Greyhound,
bikes,
too.
if you want to ask questions, we have a
fun.
bike porn section as well.
Denzel, Francis
Post
McDormand,
pictures on
Momoa,
here.
Snoopy. Snoopy.
You turned
Oh.
it down?
Jen and Reese. No John.
But if you guys want to
Feels like
join
a
it,
missed opportunity.
actually link.
Maybe on the next one, you and me can get
See if I
to.
can link this here.
No, not satisfied. Two
Uh,
Mahershala's? Kind of feels like cheating. Could have cloned me.
Literally everyone. Octavia Spencer. Will Ferrell.
Link
Paul
there.
Rudd.
John Stewart. I mean, it keeps going.
The hell? Okay. Hey, how's it going, everyone? GC Performance here, back with another video. This bike in stock. Added RC15 on Trigger. And today I have for you guys this beautiful 2020 viewers which bike I should choose. I'm Green Fox Fortress. It was Scott or the Trek. Oh, I will. Okay. Yo, Dennis, you're a menace to society, bro. Weight weenies should ask themselves if they can lose 2K themselves. Just some fat ass spread on a Trek, just like just complaining about weight while he's got a fucking croissant in his hand. Okay. Okay, I got a question for you guys from a viewer from Discord. What bike? He has an option here. It says, I don't know if you guys can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys see it or not. It says, "Hi, I've got two choices in my local bike shop right now. A 2021 Scott Addict. I forgot the version, but here's the description. It has exposed cables, aluminum wheels, full black color, top tube exposed carbon look, bottom half matte black. Other option is Trek Monda SL6 2022. Trek is cheaper at 3,500, 5,500 Canadian, and the Scott is around 5,700. A lot of people said Trek. Some people said Scott would be a better buy because it comes with force compared to Trek with Rival. But the Monda does have the internal cables and electronic shifting integrated cable. I myself said the Monda. I think it's a better deal. Okay, Scott, easy answer. The dude. Sorry for that dumb question, but is that just a flat in South Florida that y'all are able to run large single chainrings, no front mech, or are y'all just that cool? Bro, I'm telling you, it's that flat. Like literally, like our group rides here. If you're just a noob and you want to join a group ride, the normal speed on a group ride to just join in is like 22 miles an hour. You be in a pack, and it's easy as hell to keep that going. Group rides in Florida are just insane. Like no lie, that's why they say like crit racing in Florida and South Florida. Like the Cat 5, I think they're doing like 28, 29 miles an hour because everything's so flat. And just a crazy pace. And there's a lot of sandbaggers in there too. But Florida, man, you literally get it going with, I want to say we're maybe like 4 feet above sea level. So it's there. The only thing you're fighting in Florida is just the wind. Oh, here, let me put the Discord link on. I don't know how to do this in my chat. Let's see. Boom, your channel. Everything's so flat. Can I type? That's Discord link right there. Okay, yeah. Okay, JC, bro. You want to talk about Ribble? Let's look at Ribble bikes. But Ribble's only exclusive to EU. SRAM covered all the gearing with their compact, but not compact drivetrain, or am I wrong? That's one thing that the Shimano rep asked me. He said how they do with the gearing, because obviously with the new Shimano drivetrain, the 12-speed, Shimano went more for, they kept the traditional gearing, the 52, 36, the 54, 41, and they kept the 11-tooth cog and the 28-tooth cog. They just added, for Shimano and 12-speed, they added just one single gear in the middle, the 16-tooth, which is a more better sweet spot, whereas SRAM went a different route. They went with a 12-tooth cog, 10-tooth cog on the bottom, sorry. And their bigger chainrings now are 52-tooth. Or they were 48-tooth and 50-tooth. They just added the 52-tooth now. But a lot of people are complaining, especially here in South Florida, that they're running out of gear. And when they first got these bikes, it's like, okay, man, I'm like, there's no way you're a Giga Chad and you're just in your 50 and 12, but then, you're 50 and you're 10. But then I just forgot that it is South Florida, and at times you do find yourself running out of gear. So in terms of gear ratio, I think Shimano hit the nail on the head by keeping the 52 the same with the 11 and adding that sweet spot, because majority of consumers are riding that middle gear anyways. They want that gear. Have you been riding and you feel like it's too hard, you shift up, and it's too easy, and you shift down, it's too hard? That's what Shimano did. They try to cancel that and put that one gear in there back into it. But I think SRAM, and also with the 10-tooth, I don't know if it's just me. Whenever someone rides a 10-tooth on the SRAM 12-speed, I hear it more noisy. I hear it more loud. I don't know. But I get more complaints about that than anything. Yeah. No, I don't think Ribble ships to States. I can't buy it. Damn, bro. It's a pretty badass bike. Damn. That's a cool fucking looking bike. Who said Ribble's only in Europe? They deliver United States and Canada. I said... He's like, who said it like it's... I said, okay, my bad. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I haven't seen one Ribble ever. Yeah, I don't have Ribble bikes here in Canada, but local bike shops mention are Bay bikes. Or Bay is tight. No, there's no Ribble dealers. I think they're just direct to consumer. If I remember. Yo, it's a badass looking bike, bro. Oh, they fucking tricked me, bro. Did they? Okay, right there, that's SRAM red ETAP. I want to explore this bike. Yeah, I don't think they sell. I think Ribble is just a direct to consumer. Actually, again, me being a YouTuber, somewhat, I reached out to Ribble when they first launched the first thing. I was like, hey, do you want to send me a bike for me to review and I'll send it back to you? Like, no, we pay GCN. They're much more professional. I'm like, oh, fucking piece of shit. That's a pretty cool looking bike. I mean, it looks dope. I mean, for the money, you can't go wrong with that. That's not a bad bike. Ribble is only 3-year warranty. I mean, again, correct me if I'm wrong, and I might just be saying this. Before this bike released, this Ribble Ultra SLR, there was no talk of Ribble that I remember of. I mean, I don't remember a Ribble bike being there. I think they hit the head on the job with marketing. They marketed the shit out of this. Obviously, they made it look more aero, blah, 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 blah. But then they paid GCN. But right here, this is what flusters me right here. This is what I'm talking about. And no offense to Jeremy if he's still in here, who bought the Scott foil. nowhere do I think that this bike, their top tier bike, should come with a hookless rim. I just don't see it. And maybe it's to get to that price point, which that's a weird number. That really pisses me off they did that. Like, that's why, dude. Just round up. God, that irks me. But I don't think that should come with hookless. I think it should come with like a 65mm depth rim. Damn, dude, that shit looks good though. It's a cool looking bike. Yeah, I mean, obviously, bro, GCN is riding. As you can see now, GCN has stopped riding Canyon as much, and now they're riding Orbea because Orbea is paying the money, which I think, allegedly, I don't know how the legal shit works, but you can see that Orbea is being used more in their videos. Ribble's being more used in their videos. But yeah. Tri-spoke wheel. What's a comparable Orbea to Sky Attic SE and check them on that I was looking at? I like Orbea a lot. I think Orbea is some of the hottest bikes out there. I just don't have it actually looks crazy. What? They even put a tri-C post in there? That's mind oh. That's crazy looking. Yeah, I like Orbea a lot. I mean, I'm so surprised. I mean, GCN is such a I mean, they're their whole company, so it's not surprising. But me as running or trying to do YouTube or whatever I'm doing here, the amount of videos they pump out or content they just recycle and recycle and recycle, or even come up with biggest mistake you can make on a bike ride, which I'm sure they probably done a video probably like 4 weeks ago. Hardest thing about being a road cyclist. The thing I noticed on YouTube is that literally it's just recycling content, and hitting a different demographic or hitting a different viewer each time, and hopefully it catches wind. It's just I can't. Oh, I'm doing with Tarmac SL7s. Cargo bikes versus this American Secret Cycling Paradise. Like, the amount of team effort and content they put into this stuff is crazy. Like, how can you make a whole video with production value? Top tips and tricks for cycling in winter conditions. Wear a sweater. Be warm. Video done. 1 minute. Cycling with dogs. Like, dude, like 93,000 views, bro. You're cycling with dogs. I got a cat here, bro. I got a cat, dude. I got a cat right here. I can do that. Like, just some of this stuff is just mind-blowing. But that's what YouTube is. People want to see dumb shit that makes no sense and probably won't ever affect the life. But they're like, yeah, let me do it. Let me watch that. Let me waste some of my time for that. 10 clues you bought the wrong size bike. Yeah, bro. You bought the wrong size bike because it's the wrong size bike. What I like about the Ribble is how you can change like 90% of the bike most of the time and barely have the same bike as before. Dennis, I get it, bro. You're a Ribble fan. I mean, GCN has GCN mountain bike content. I love doing mountain bike videos and talking about mountain bikes, but they don't get views, and I just don't think mountain bikers relate to me. Who knows? I did a bunch of Turbo Levo rides. I ride mountain over here, but I don't know. I like talking tech. I like talking just like new stuff. How to choose a riding buddy. Bruh. Like that. Like, they made a whole video on that. How you choose a riding buddy. Man, it's not how to choose a riding buddy. It's just to find someone who will ride with you. Find someone who has like a similar occupation and the same schedule, and that's it. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this video? Oh shit, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing over and over again. Yeah, it's crazy. What do you guys think about these shoes? S-Work 7 lace shoes. You guys like them? Do you think they'll be on new Canyon? I haven't seen them with a lot of Canyon bikes. That Rebel is not... I don't think it's 12 speed. And how do you guys see the new Canyon? Because everyone's already says like the price of it. I can't find the Canyon Aero with the Durace, the new Durace on there yet. I don't see it like on their website. Canyon Aero. It's the lightest, fastest. I'm just gonna hit you guys with a bunch of buzzwords, all right? I'm gonna sell you guys. It's a block that just it feels so effortless to pedal. It's so efficient. You step on it, it descends the way you want to descend. It corners how it should. It's how a bike should ride. It's efficient. There's no lateral flex. It's comfortable. And now you sell the bike. Yeah, I don't get lace either. I don't get why they made this. Again, it's a cheaper price point. I think it is. So you get the technology of the S-Work 7 shoe. You get the carbon sole. You get the Achilles support. You get the same material, but it's just $325 compared to $425. But obviously, when they first released BOA, the whole thing was to get rid of laces and straps. And then you bring it back. And you're like, yeah, you got a tire shoe. Who the fuck wants that? Hence, thank you for the content. And I absolutely want those lace shoes. People like lace shoes. No, I don't think they'll be on the Canyon Ultimate Design this year. Bro! Alex, get out of here. See the bikes. This is all old shit. I can't find the new shit. Do they have it on the website for Canyon? For EU? The new Durace? Bro. Alex, stop. This tool bag, dude. Put user in a timeout. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I think that's gonna do it for the stream, though. I don't know. I didn't have any content. I just want to just get online and just talk to you guys. It's been a while. It's been 4 days since I posted a video. Tomorrow I have some videos lined up. I have a 2021 Roubaix Pro, brand new that I have. I have a BMC that's custom painted. It's black and yellow. It should look good. Like I said, I have a Dogma rim brake. I have a Dogma F rim brake coming in that I'm fucking ecstatic about. That I can do a video on to get the weight differences. I don't think they sell them aftermarket, or maybe they only do a select few. But I have that bike coming in that a customer or a friend of mine has let me do a review on it. So I have those coming in. And yeah, that's it. So future, I have Roubaix. I got a new Spark. Roubaix Pro. This is gonna be the Roubaix right here, just so you guys can see it. This one, $7,500, size 56. It'll be a video out tomorrow on it. Just gonna go over the details on it, and then I have a Trek Amonda SLR 9 new Durace on there. I'm gonna do a video on that. Pinarello. I got some videos for hookless wheels as well. Okay, I'll do one more Apex game.